Hi everybody, I'm Natalie with Missouri Star Quilt Company, and today on Embroidery 101 we are going to learn the Cretan single stitch. So this is a great stitch for embellishing your projects. I see it a lot on crazy quilts. It's really fun to do, and it's a lot easier than it looks. So let's get started. So I've got my thread, it has a knot in it. We're going to do this line of stitching right here, and we've put these dots on here just so that you have a really good diagram to follow. Now you can make these however you want in the future, far apart, close together, bigger, smaller, that is completely up to you. So you're going to come up halfway between these two lines, just about the middle right there. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go in at our first dot, leaving a little loop, and then we're going to come up at the second dot. Then we're going to go to the top of the next line. We'll pull that so it loops around just like that. We're going to go to the top here and come back up at the bottom, looping our thread around the needle and pulling it through just like that. Then we go down to the bottom line. So you're always putting your needle in at the line and coming up in the middle and looping the thread around so that your needle goes through it. So then you start back up, going down and out at that top line, keeping your needle or your thread. You kind of want to keep your thread going this direction the whole time, but under the needle. So you can hold that with your thumb if you like. See how it makes that really cool kind of a zigzag, almost like a, almost looks like chicken wire in a way. All right, let's go over to the hoop and I will show you this a little bit closer. All right, so you keep this thread pulled to the left. Whoops, I've got to do this on the front. And you alternate the top and bottom row. This stitch has a lot of fun variations, which I'm sure we will get to in the future. For right now, this is the single Cretan stitch, or Cretan single stitch, whichever way you want to say that. Keep that thread looped around. Oops. We get hung up sometimes on all those fabrics and this is one of those situations where you can flip your hoop back and forth as you go so that it's comfortable for you. This stitch was used decoratively, often on making children's clothing, like the little girls' dresses that have all the ruching. The stitch would have been what was put on top of them to keep all those cute little pleats together. And if you miss your loop, that's okay, just pull it through like I just did. Wasn't paying attention. Just thinking about cute little dresses. kind of an interesting stitch. Goodness, there we go. All right, we're almost to the end of our little row here. So we're just going to continue with this stitch. And then when you are ready to end it, what you're going to do is you're going to create that last loop where you've hooked them together. And then right here in this spot, you can just go right in, or you can go out a little bit. So there's two ways. So one way you can end it right here and it'll pull through just like that. Or if you're still here in this spot, you can go out a little bit like your original stitch at the beginning and create kind of like the little ending of the stitch, like it, so it matches the front. So those are your two ways. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the Cretan single stitch. It's really fun. It looks very fancy. It'll look great on all of your quilt projects, and it's a lot easier to do than you'd think. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the Cretan single stitch from Missouri Star Quilt Company.